Yo, let me tell you something. Being single has saved me through a lot of BS. I'm telling you. I swear I was single at the right time. I believe I was single at the right time. Just looking at all my friends and their relationships and also their marriages, it's to me, this is the worst time to have a relationship because how society is. There's a lot of stress going on everywhere, stress at work, stress because of politics, economy. It's a lot of stress. And now relationships became more transactional instead of actually liking the person. Me, I've been single for, I believe, for about 5 years now. I've been going on dates and been talking to a few women, but I never pushed it to the part that I'm going to be saying that this girl is my girlfriend. But I said that because I've seen so many people in these transactional relationships that I didn't see no point of it. I don't mind being alone and I don't mind being by myself. And I believe a lot of people after the pandemic, a lot of people didn't know how to be by themselves. A lot of people didn't like being alone. And a lot of people just force relationships. I don't get this new relationships, how people get together. It seems 100% transactional, and a lot of people just start to date and they post it online very, very fast. And I don't think that's a real relationship. Nothing is romantic anymore. Like I haven't seen a romantic couple in a while because it seems very performative, but I digress. To me, being single, if you're a guy and you're single and you're happy, stay happy. A relationship shouldn't be the main thing that makes you happy. A relationship is just a side quest. If you're hunting for women all the time, trying to lock down a girl and stay in a relationship, you're not going to be happy. I've seen a lot of unhappy men in relationships that lost their identity. And most likely they're just with the woman just to stay with the woman because they don't see themselves going back out and trying to find another one. I've seen people go out and not even show any PDA in front of everybody because they try to make it more almost as like it's corporate. Like a lot of relationships look very, very corporate. Like I remember back in the day, if somebody's in a relationship, it was always PDA. It was always people hugging on each other. A lot of times they want to be by each other all the time. But now it's more psychological. Some people just want to stay around each other to see who's going to cheat first. Some people want to stay around each other for just more transactional. Hey, I have sex or I give you money. But it's been being single has been very peaceful. Single is probably the most peaceful, especially if you're a guy. Being single is so peaceful, bro. Especially if you're not heartbroken and if you're like healed. Like being single and happy is probably the best thing you can be right now, especially how society is. One, you're not looking for anyone. And if somebody is interested in you, you can be interested in them as long as they're not trying to push the relationship further than you don't want it to be. It becomes more and more and more on your terms. And especially around these holidays, this is probably the one holiday that I wasn't really depressed with being single, especially what all I've been seeing out here. Like people are cheating on everybody out here. It's an all out warfare out here. It's more than ever, especially just people how they find out. Honestly, it's not even secretive anymore. I remember people used to cheat on people and it'll take a long time for people to find out. But now it's easy. People are not hiding it. And relationships is just more transactional now. It's not really about love. It's not really about staying with each other to get married. It's about you posting on Instagram or TikTok or doing TikTok dances and showing the world, hey, we're happy. But behind closed doors, people are actually depressed, bro. Like people are actually depressed about their relationships, especially marriages. Marriages, oh my gosh. I had a video a few months ago about people's marriages. People's marriages, they're basically saying that they're too broke to break up with each other because the economy is so bad and they rather stay together for right now than to deal with all the money and pain of a divorce. People are just tolerating each other now. That's why I say I'm single at the right time, And all I gotta tell you guys, especially the young men, don't force a relationship just because you see other people in relationships. Just stay cool, stay you. You don't have to rush anything. It's easy to get in a relationship. Honestly, it is. And it's really easy to get in a relationship. It's just hard to find the right one. It's easy to find somebody to put up a front and finally saying, okay, me and you are a couple. You can change the Facebook status to in a relationship with so and so. The most successful relationships I've seen is the people you didn't even know they were in a relationship, and not just them hiding it. It's just they're so happy and content with their relationship, like they don't need to just post it everywhere. And it's, to me, that's the safest relationship to be in. It's really good. But now relationships seem like a lot of people are scared to be away from each other. And I think I said this in my last video. A lot of people, if you notice these new relationships, especially these celebrity relationships, like you see the NBA players with their girl, you see the streamers with whoever, you notice that everything that they do, they're around each other constantly. They're not hanging out with the boys. The girls are not having a girls' night. When the last time you seen a woman in a relationship having a book club with her girlfriends? And now I'm not talking about like a girls trip, just actual women hanging out with each other, working out, going to Pilates class, going to Starbucks or whatever where they do. You don't see that anymore because a lot of people lost their identity being in relationships. Like they don't know how to separate. They don't know how to have their own thing. And I think a lot of that had to do with the pandemic. I think the pandemic really gave people separation anxiety because a lot of people were alone for a long time. Pandemic really messed up a lot of people's brains. The introverts didn't really care. Like me, the pandemic didn't really affect me. My big breakup was right before the pandemic. It was before the pandemic hit. And it was a hard breakup, but when the pandemic hit, only thing I did was stay home and play video games, watch sports, watch Netflix, catch up on my shows, and I was able to heal. I didn't really do anything. But a lot of people during the pandemic, they couldn't talk to anybody. And a lot of people had breakups during the pandemic because they couldn't stay with each other. They couldn't go over each other's houses because of the 6 feet away from each other thing, so they can isolate themselves. A lot of people broke up during the pandemic because they couldn't be attached to their significant other. And that's a big deal, especially now, because a lot of people cannot separate from their partners. It's bad. Like you'll see I remember I used to ask my homeboy out. Me and my bros used to go out on Thirsty Thursday. We used to go to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch basketball, look at our parlays, and he could not separate from his girl. And he's been with his girl for like over a year. They're broken up now, but then he could not separate from his girl. Every time we asked him to come out, he'll be like, oh, I can't go. My girl said I got to stay here. Or he'll say, oh, can I bring my girl with me? She wants to go. She wants to hang out. We like, bro, like, let the leash off your neck. Like, does she have friends? Like, don't she have a girl crew? Like, don't she have like hobbies? And if you look at any couples, you see that a lot of couples do not have friends outside. Like either the guy doesn't have friends or the girl doesn't have friends. And you're starting to see that more and more. But it's different now. Like relationships is very transactional, is very, I would say, performative in front of people. And they're trying to make everything look perfect on social media. We're seeing how relationships are starting to be perceived, because now I believe relationships are cooked, and I think it would get better if the economy was better, if the job market was better, and just society is better, because it's a hateful world now. Like everything, like especially United States, everything is so much hate, so it's really hard to meet new people in this time frame, because you don't know if you can trust anybody. You don't know if the person's not crazy. So it's hard to really meet people, especially with the apps and stuff. With the apps is not really good. I wouldn't use the apps. If you're trying to meet people, go out into a bar. And I would say this, and this is for the women too, if you can go to a safe bar, if you can go by yourself, just go to the bar by yourself and start speaking to people. Not like getting up and moving to them. Like just sit at the bar, and if somebody else is at the bars, and just make small conversation, and you'll see if somebody is normal. You'll see if somebody has a good head on it in their shoulders, because the dating apps is too much of a risk. It's too much of a risk meeting a crazy person Now you got women going on a TikTok and talking about their dating experience, which is crazy because a lot of women making content out of it, and you don't know if they're telling the truth or not. But today's world with dating is dead. It's dead, and a lot of it has to do with just us not being able to just meet up halfway. Like club culture is dead, and just going out and having fun is dead. Just relationships altogether, it doesn't seem worth it. Like I don't see any worth of just having a relationship, especially if you have goals. And it's been peaceful. It's been peaceful. I've been enjoying listening to my homegirls and my bros talk about their relationship problems, and my friends talking about their marital problems, because it's to the point that you feel like you dodged a bullet in today's dating world. So I wouldn't rush relationships now, especially now. I think in 2026 will be the best time to focus on you. I mean, you can date. I don't mind. Like honestly, I think dating around is the most healthiest thing you can do. It really shows like how you are. It gets you better at talking to people. It gets you a little bit better to having small talk, small conversations. But now, today's economy and how things are, I think relationships is probably the last thing people should be thinking about unless things starts to change. If it's a real relationship, I don't think it's going to be that bad. But I'm seeing like social media, like you see the Kai Cenat situation with everybody knows about that. And I know Kai Cenat is a huge big streamer, but it's everywhere now. It's everywhere, especially how TikTok you can be viral just like that, and you can just tell your story on what happened. It's so many red flags on relationships and dating that it's too much of a risk. It's a huge risk. And just relationships is not it's not even romantic anymore. Like it's not 90s romantic, it's not early 2000 romantic. It's just transactional, and how can we make each other look good? And that's all it is. That's all it is. And honestly, I'm glad I'm not in that game. I'm glad I'm out of that. I'm glad that I can just watch from afar. Now, if I find somebody, I will be cautious, but I think I really dodged a bullet being single. Single really saved me from a lot of stress. Like I got to travel by myself. I got to meet new people, got to go overseas a few times. It's just, I don't feel chained to something. And I believe a lot of people in relationships feel chained to it because they don't believe they can have their own life still in a relationship. Like you can still be you. The person should like you. The person shouldn't tie you down and just make them just sit by you and just be by them 24/7. Like they should be able to miss you and let you go out, especially if they trust you. Now we don't see that. When the last time you like? I'm gonna ask a question to the boys. When the last time you guys went on a boys trip? Like just went out, just went on a boys trip together. When the last time you and the guys went out to the bar and watch some sports and take a few drinks or something? When the last time you guys went out to play basketball? When the last time you went out with the bros and just anything, night out, going to the club? Like it's been, I don't see guys doing that because a lot of guys that if they're in a relationship, there's more trust issues than ever. Like you don't see it as much. So I dodged a bullet, bruh. Until things start changing, until the economy start changing, until the job market start changing, until people are less hateful, and also till the club scene and the night out scene gets better. People are not going out anymore. People are not going to the clubs anymore, which makes sense because honestly, I'm anti-club now because it's bad. They try to make everybody a celebrity. Nobody goes on a dance floor anymore and dance. That's why Vegas is dying. And that's another video I'm about to talk about, Las Vegas. That's a big one. But it is what it is. Stay single, y'all. Especially you my young bros out there. It's not worth it. Not right now. Just work on yourself. Get your money up. Get your resume good. Build what you're trying to build. Look at your goals. Just stay single until things get a little bit better and clearer, because I'm seeing too much of my bros get heartbroken, and my homegirls getting heartbroken too. But a lot of times when I see my homegirls get their heart broken, it really damaged them, bro. It really hurts them. Like they do not want to, when they get hurt, my homegirls, they turn off everything. They start to hate. everyone. And a lot of people do not know how to bounce back from a breakup anymore. They just forever damaged. I hope you guys liked the video. I hope you guys having a good new year 2026. I'm hoping it's better. 2025 was a rough one. This is Big Bruh. Please like and subscribe, and then leave a comment about if you believe anything that I said. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Let's start a conversation about it, because honestly, I think this is the worst time to be in a relationship right now. Honestly, the worst time, because people are not romantic anymore. It's not good. And I haven't seen that many relationship like commercials. Like, when the last time you seen a commercial about a dude proposing to his girl or a dude taking his girl? Like, you don't see that anymore like you used to, especially in the 2010s and the early 2000s. But I digress. Hope you guys have a good one. Leave a like and subscribe. This is Big Bruh, and I'm out.